Then you hear more bangs, and they grew louder, and it started to shake the house. Next thing I know, I come to the window, and there's this huge fire plume.
Developing this morning, a tanker explosion in Frederick County destroyed one home and set several others on fire over the weekend.
The huge plumes of smoke could be seen for miles around, and well, neighbors now are asking questions about the possible environmental impact. Let's get to Melanie this morning. She's along Route 15 in Frederick. Good morning, Mel.
Hey, good morning, guys. So you can see Route 15 behind me. Traffic still slowing down this morning as they're taking a look at the damage. And then just this little barrier here, that tree has since been cut down. That's the tree that the tractor trailer hit. Come across the street. This is Apple Avenue. It's a neighborhood street, a residential street. Look at the heat damage on that vehicle and even the light in front and the siding. And, of course, the home right here, the one that has sustained the most damage, the fireball. You can see just how strong and powerful it was. But what really hits you when you're standing here is that there's just really not a lot of separation at all between highway and homes. And residents tell Fox 5 that the crash was a wake-up call for changes. Saturday, that tractor trailer was carrying fuel to a nearby sheet station off Route 15 in Frederick. It veered off the road, crashed into that tree, then burst into flames. The driver was killed. Frederick County fire officials say one home here on Apple Avenue was destroyed. 2 others damaged. Some cars on the street caught fire, too. It took about 40 minutes for Frederick County fire crews to get it all under control. Now, you've seen Route 15, a very busy stretch of highway, and neighbors tell Fox 5 they have grown more wary as the traffic volume has increased. The crash shook them in more ways than one.
Then you hear more bangs, and they grew louder, and it started to shake the house. Next thing I know, I come to the window, and there's this huge fire plume over there. You can see it even from my window right there.
By the time I got out the back door, there was a second explosion, and when I turned the corner of my house, I could feel the heat from the tanker burning. So that my house, probably 300, 400 yards, you could feel the heat from that. And the time I crossed the street, the tanker was fully engaged.
Now, our Skyfox drone over the crash site shows you once again just how close the traffic on Route 15 northbound is to the homes. Now, Frederick's mayor said a barrier wall is not in any immediate plans, but the city is going to consider other safety improvements and will continue the conversation with neighbors. Now, the mayor's talking about maybe a time frame of 2028. People who live here, you can imagine, they're saying that really is way too far out. They'd like to see something sooner than that. You know, people also had questions about environmental damage here. As you're standing here, guys, you can still smell a very strong fuel smell and also just the soot and the ashes as well from the fire. Although the Maryland Department of the Environment says that nothing got into any of the groundwater or the drinking water, but they will do some soil remediation where the fuel soaked into some of the soil here.
All right, Mel, thank you.